Hi guys, it's the new month, which means we are going to learn about our next habit in the 7 Habits of Happy Kids. Okay, so this month we are learning about habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Okay, so if we're thinking about our emotions, like with our habit 1, be proactive. For habit 2, you're going to point to your feet, so begin with the end, so pointing up, in mind. Okay, so begin with the end in mind. That's your habit 2. So with habit 2, it's all about having a plan, right? Thinking about where you want to get to, having the end in mind. So you're going to set goals for yourself, have a plan for how you will accomplish those goals, and then think about what you want to do and how you're going to get there. Okay, so today we're going to read our story that goes with habit 2 and do an activity with that habit after our story. This. So today we're going to read about Goob. So remember our different people who live in our 7 habits world. And this time we're learning about Goob. Okay? So this is called Goob and the Bug Collecting Kit. Goob was walking by Toodle's toy store when he saw a bug collecting kit in the window. It was on sale for $4. Wow, said Goob. I've wanted a kit like that for a long time, but I don't have $4. I need to earn it. I need to come up with a plan. Goob went home and wrote out a list. It says Goob's goals. 1. Save some money. 2. Buy bug collecting kit. 3. Buy present for Allie's birthday. 4. Buy pizza with honey on top. 5. Go to movie. Just then Jumper stopped by. What's that, Goob? I'm making a list of things I want to do, said Goob. Wow, can I be a part of your game plan? Asked Jumper. Sure, said Goob. I have a great idea. Let's sell lemonade. It's really hot out and folks will want a cold drink. That afternoon, Goob and Jumper set up their lemonade stand. Sammy and Sophie were the first to stop by. Lemonade, said Sammy. I'll buy a cup. Me too, said Sophie. This heat is oppressive. Goob and Jumper both looked at each other. I have no idea what you just said Jumper. Hot, said Sophie. It's really hot. Next, Lily Skunk and Tagalong Allie stopped by. I'll buy a cup for Tagalong Allie and 2 cups for me, said Lily, and then Allie and I are going to my house to color. Isn't that right, Allie? White, said Allie. After a few hours, Goob and Jumper had sold all their lemonade. They had made $20. Wow, we're rich, said Goob. Let's divide it up. Here's $10 for you and $10 for me. Home run, said Jumper. I know just what I'm going to spend my money on. And off he ran to Toodle's toy store. Jumper bought 2 candy bars, some bubble gum, and a bag of popcorn, which he ate right away. Then he got himself a cheap yo-yo, which broke after 3 tries, and a small squirt gun, which he lost on his way home. Meanwhile, Goob went home and read over his list. He put $1 in a jar for savings. Next, he went to Toodle's and bought the bug collecting kit for $4. He spent $2 on a little mirror for Tagalong Allie's birthday present. On his way home, he stopped at Penny's Palace and bought himself a slice of honey pizza for $1. He still had $2 left to go to a movie. As Goob was walking along, Jumper caught up to him. Where are you headed, Goob? He asked. To the movies, said Goob. I wish I could go, said Jumper with a sigh, but I've spent all my money. On what? Asked Goob. Lots of stuff, said Jumper. My money just kind of disappeared. You should have planned ahead, said Goob. I was able to get everything on my list. Jumper's ears and whiskers drooped. I guess I dropped the ball, he said. Don't let it bug you, said Goob. Now you know what to do next time. Aw, you're so smart, said Jumper. Have fun at the movie. You can have fun too, said Goob. I have $2 left. Enough for both of us to go to the movies. Enough for both of us to go to the dollar movie. The Giant Spider Eats the Blob is showing. Come on, let's go. So Goob was able to be proactive and begin with the end in mind because he made a plan before he earned his money on what he wanted to do with the money once he got it. So some things that you can start to work on to plan ahead and have these goals in mind is you can lay out your clothes for tomorrow before you go to bed. So think about what you're going to wear the next day and have it out and ready to go. Get out a pencil and a piece of paper and write down 3 goals you want to do, and then put the paper in a safe place where you can continue to see it. we all have something we need to get better at, like doing our homework, brushing our teeth at night, or obeying our parents. Pick one thing you want to work on doing better, make a plan on how you can improve, and start doing it. And another thing is that you can talk about what you want to be when you grow up and begin with the end in mind with that. So that's what we are going to do today. So we are going to write what you want to do, what you want to be when you grow up, and make a plan on how to get there one day. So I'm going to write mine as if I was a student so that you can see what to do, but I'm going to also use my current position. So at the top of your paper, you're going to write, when I grow up, I want to be a blank. And you're going to fill this part in for whatever you want to be. Now, of course, I'm going to put teacher because that is what I grew up to be, but also that is what I wanted to be when I was growing up. Okay? So you put what you want to be. Okay? And then you're going to put plan to get there. Okay? And you're going to come up with 3 goals or 3 things that you need to do in order to accomplish that job or prepare for that job. So for example, for mine, in order to be a teacher, I had to graduate from school. So I had to graduate from high school. I had to go to college. I guess I should have put high school. Go to college. And pass teaching tests. So that's my plan to get there. So when I grow up, I want to be a teacher. In order to be a teacher, I have to graduate from school, I have to go to college, and I have to pass my teaching tests. Okay? Now, some of you might go to college as a goal because some professions and jobs need to do that, but not everybody needs to have that or needs to do that. So your plan is just going to have to do with what you want to be when you grow up and how you're going to accomplish that. Okay? They don't have to be long goals. Like mine are just not just sentence fragments, graduate from school, go to college, pass teaching tests. Okay? You can also put work hard, anything that kind of goes with your goal. All right, so I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to be when you grow up and how you're going to get there. Keep up the good work, friends.